Hi guys, so welcome back to the Ron Cafe. I have a guest with me, seated hot seat, and it's a female today. So first things first, happy new year everybody. This 2025 has really been, I don't even know, this has been one of my, I don't know, I'm not gonna say worst years, but this year has just really been a lot financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, everything you can just say it. That's how 2025 has been so far. And I feel like it's not just with me, I feel like it's with everybody. Well, not with everybody, but at least the majority. Like most of us are like, there's just this year we're just trying to put our things together, get our shit together, and then and also I graduated last year, so life after school, I'm still in that phase and trying to put my shit together. But I'm so glad to be back. We are long overdue for the Ron Cafe. I'm so glad to be back. New stuff definitely here. I'm so excited because I'm sitting with a girl and she smells amazing, guys. She really smells amazing and she's so bubbly. She's like me, but she's not me. But anyways, welcome back to the Ron Cafe. I hope everybody is doing great. And I wanted to say we lost our Instagram account. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Instagram, but they suspended the account and they've been on a suspension spree, honestly. So I just took it upon myself and was like, you know what? Because I had over 500 plus followers. Now I'm about to start from scratch and but building it up little by little. And I feel like that's all that matters because so far I'm doing great with building the account. But in case you are listening to this and you are not following our Instagram page, please do follow our Instagram page at the Rant Cafe Podcast. Yes, and we are still available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube Music. And if you are listening to this, if your friend or your sister or whatever shared it to you, please do make sure to follow us on our streaming platforms, which is Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Podcasts. So first things first, we are introducing something new to the podcast. And so now every episode, at the beginning of the episode, there's going to be a movie recommendation. Movies that I have seen and I looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, this movie is this movie is really good. I feel like other people should should watch it as well. It needs to be put out there. And at the end of the episode is going to be a song recommendation. It could be pop, it could be R&B, it could be indie, it could be Afrobeats, just any song that I just feel like I need to recommend to everybody. But unfortunately, because of copyright, I will not be able to play the song at the end of the episode. So I'm just going to recommend it and everybody should just do the needful by going to go search it up and listening to it. So today's movie is Juror number 2. So it is Juror, then the number 2. So Juror 2. So Juror number 2 is a courtroom drama with a huge twist. Those movies you watch and you're be like, oh, wait, what's going on? How did that happen? What's this? It literally had me at the edge of my seat. When I tell you, I was when you're smashing your fist against your thighs, and you're like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I saw it in the month of March. And I feel like it is really one of the best movies I have seen this year. Unfortunately, it wasn't a movie that was properly advertised. It wasn't a movie that was really put out there. I think it only got released in 50 theaters globally last year. It's a 2024 film, by the way. It only got released in 50 cinemas worldwide. And if you want a movie to blow up, if you want it to, be an A-list movie, you have to at least release it in 3,000 cinemas. So you can imagine 50 to 3,000. So you can, the producer was just really, he didn't really want to, put it out there. But I trust you. I kid you not, it is an amazing movie. Cast is amazing. It is just, I don't know, I just feel like it's something that everybody needs to watch. It's an amazing courtroom drama and it really just shows us how the justice system can be very flawed, how the justice system can, sometimes be very, very messed up. And that's the movie. So the movie is about this man, yeah? And if you know what a juror is, if you are familiar with law terms, if you don't know what a juror is, you can go search it up. But it's about a movie, it's about a man that is a journalist, and he has a wife that is in her third trimester, so they're expecting a child, yes? And he is called for juror duty. So in this whole juror duty thing, he and his members are called to solve a murder case. And this is not your typical murder case. Yes, it's not like, oh, we're trying to solve a murder case or whatever. It is a murder case, yeah. It's a murder case about a girl that was with a man that was very, very abusive. Yes. And because her man was very, very abusive, people are thinking that her man is the person that, ended her life. But that's actually not what it is. So it turns out that the person that actually killed the woman is the juror, which is the man that this movie is basically about. But the thing is, he didn't know that he killed her. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, he when he gets called to juror duty, he realizes that, oh, wait, are you sure I didn't actually kill this woman? But it's not in your typical, he used a knife to strangle her or something or whatever. So, and then, I'm so sorry I'm spoiling this, but then the woman's man actually ends up going to jail for a crime he didn't commit. Mind you, the judge actually knew who killed the woman. But yeah, that's basically it. So it's basically, how the justice system can be fucked up, how guilt can eat you alive, because the man was very, very, when you're feeling very guilty that something has, you have done something and all of that. And that's basically what it is about. So I feel like it is a movie that everybody should watch. This is maybe just a brief, synopsis of what the movie is, but I kid you not, there is really, really more to the movie. And the movie's title is Juror number 2. I'll put it in the description box below. So onto my guest, because I feel like I've been talking for quite a while now. I've been chit-chatting too much. I have with me
Oyindamola. Big Oyinda, actually.
Okay, guys, so she is
I do a lot of things. I'm a product manager, and also on this podcast, I'm a guest.
Yes, so tell us about how you enjoy public speaking. You often go for debates, because I actually got her contact through a friend of mine, that I often discuss my podcast to all the time. And he was like, okay, he has someone that would be great for my podcast. Reach out to her, and I reached out to her, went through some of her videos, and I was like, okay, I'm actually interested. Yes, I would love her to be on my podcast. And I was like, yeah, let me just reach out to her. And ever since then, yeah, now we are here.
Now we are actually here. It's so nice.
Thank you so much. She smells amazing, guys. She's so lovely. I cannot, she's really, really sweet.
I must say that you're really doing a fantastic job.
Thank you so much.
And you're so beautiful in person.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Stop. But anyways.
So my public speaking journey started while I was still in school, in university. I just made it like a personal mantra that I was going to go into a lot of personal development. And part of the personal development was communications, and joining a debate society in my school and going out for debates. And from there I grew. I started hosting different events. But aside that, a lot of persons do not get to know that, oh, I do a lot of public speaking. A lot of persons feel like, oh, she's more like a tech sis. But bro, I am tech, I am in comms, and I'm also so excited to be here. I must say, I'm really excited to be here.
I'm glad that you actually agreed to be on my podcast. I really do not take it for granted when people, say yes, they would be willing to participate, because I feel like taking out your time, sitting here with me in the studio where there's heat, but yes, I'm excited to have you here. So guys, back to this is a part 2 of our previous episode, which is likes, comments, and flaws. So we are still on the matter of if social media has done more harm than good. So that's what we are going to be talking about on today's episode. So Oyindamola, like be honest, be genuine. Do you feel like social media has actually done more harm than good, or do you feel like it has done more good than harm, or do you feel like it's just in the middle? Like, what do you have to say?
So I would say it's just in the middle. Sometimes last week I stumbled on a friend's Instagram page, and going through that page, I saw a lot of the person is now traveling, touring countries, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. And that moment is like you start to check within yourself to say, am I doing well at all? What's that thing for me? This is my mate doing so well, and there's that small thing that is like, am I really doing enough? And immediately I just told myself that, why will social media judge my happiness, or why will it be the particular, why will it be a yardstick to say, am I doing so well? So when you send this podcast topic, I'm like, my valid point is, my take is, the person is depending on its validation, depending on it for validation rather, depending on it. So it's a middle thing. There are a lot of researches, or there are a lot of like topics or people that you see that they are using it for good, and there's some other person that they're just using it the other way. Funnily, Nene, those particular people that use it the other way probably will not have more followers than you that are probably harnessing it for like the good reason, for a cause, for maybe to support an initiative and stuff like that. So you just have to, I'm in the middle. I'm such a middle person to say, depending on what side you see it from, depending on what you, if you are getting your validation from it, that's done more bro, it's a lot of but if it inspires you, if it makes you within the reach of somebody that you want to be like, then it has done more good. So I would say I'm a middle person. If it's either you're facing front or I'm probably facing back.
Okay, so you're basically saying that social media, if you are using it to validate yourself, then you are using it the wrong way, and it is doing more harm. But if you're using social media as an inspiration, then it is doing more good.
Exactly.
So that's what you are saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I totally, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's not everybody that feeds into what social media gives them. It's not everybody that, uses it to validate themselves. And I totally agree with you. I feel like that's a problem that most of us have, because I used to battle with that, trying to use social media to validate myself. If I would see something online, I would check myself in terms financially, friendship wise. I'll be like, why are my friends doing this for me? Why isn't my partner doing this? Why isn't my dad, do you understand? And I kind of grew out of that phase 2 years ago, and I see social media now, and I'm like, I see people doing good. I'm like, okay, I want to do better as well. I want to be like these people, which is the inspiration you are talking about. And I'm like, I really want to just do better. And how are these people doing these things? What are they doing? Okay, I don't have to be doing what they're doing, but I just want to have at least something close to their results. You see stuff online, you're trying to use it to validate yourself. Maybe someone has a house, you don't, and probably your age mates, or somebody looks a certain way, you're trying to use their looks to validate your looks. Meanwhile, we don't even understand that stuff online, not everything you see is real. You don't even know, because anybody can be anything online that you want to be. So using it as a form of validation, or as a means of validation, is where we tend to use it the wrong way. And another thing you said, there's a lot of people doing research online. There's a lot of people using social media to work and everything, and that is it. We can't say that is doing wrong. That is doing good, because it is helping people, and it is making some sort of improvement in people's lives. So I totally understand what you are saying, and I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you on that.
Honestly, thank you for seeing from my perspective. There are a lot of researchers, so we still say I'm still a very middle person, because in 2022 a research study came out to say 59% of teenagers are being bullied, cyber bullied. And another research says that, an Harvard research says that a single like triggers same pleasure as eating chocolate or eating money. So there's that middle ground to say, to some other persons is like they are being bullied, or they probably feel left out. They look like everybody's way ahead of them. And for some other person, they're like, oh, I'm coming here to just post this thing. I'm coming here to just do it. And for some other person, when they don't get the likes, or when they don't get like that comment, you're like, bro, what just happened? Then you see people deleting posts
that also stems from the validation you are talking about. Okay,
you see people deleting posts. You see people measuring their confidence on numbers. You just go to check. I mean, I think it's everybody. When you post something, you don't leave it. You say, let me stay away from my phone for 15 minutes.
I get that. Yeah, like, oh, let me come back, and like hopefully the likes would have would have probably been like a comment or something.
And that's when algorithm would show you that, oh, you're joking, my bro.
Then you start to measure yourself.
Then you start to measure.
I feel like most of us need to understand that life don't pass all these things. Like, you know, like you just like I feel like we have reached that level, or like we have reached that like certain stage. Like, I feel like our generation, a lot of us do try to get educated and all that. I mean, like, we are supposed to understand that life is more than this, the likes and whatever. Because funny thing, there's actually people on social media that are doing amazing, and they do not have likes, they do not have followers, they do, like, you don't have to, you know, be the biggest, you know, person on the internet to prove that, oh, you're doing well in life. It doesn't have to be like that. You can do well in life and be, you know, not so great on the internet. Nobody really, because at the end of the day, everybody is going to close their phone, everybody's going to close their laptop, and we're going to go face reality. So that's another thing, like, I feel like people need to understand.
True. So the goal is not to see it as a bad tool. The goal is not to quit or run away from it. The goal is to post or show up online from a place of abundance and not emptiness, not validation. Oh, I am here and it's okay. Just me is fine. Did you get that?
Yes, I totally agree with you, honestly. So
it is both sides of a coin. Because we see the NSAS, we see climate strike, we see protect Mother Earth. These are something that we don't know about before. But because those particular people used it for a good cause, or they probably
like
just
pushing it, awareness has been created.
Exactly. So we are able to join that particular movement. We are able to say, oh, we belong to that particular movement. For some other person, it is being a virtual assistant. For now, it's more like, oh, this particular, knowing this, to use this particular tool to post at this particular time and stuff like that, to manage somebody's calendar. And for that, it gives somebody else's money. He give you money, it put food on your table. And for some other person, so the rant podcast, I'm like, oh, what me do? So you get to choose your side. As a listener, you get to choose your side, or you get to reevaluate your thoughts to say, what has social media done for me? How have I been able to harness it? How have I been able to see it as a good tool? For some other person that you're probably listening to a particular podcast, because I know, for one, Twitter can be a very
I'm active. Are they active for, like, I am, like, you know, it's when they say someone is chronically active on Twitter. I am, although I do tend to take breaks. I do sometimes deactivate my account and I will not be there for like 3 to 4 months. Do you understand? But when I come back, when I am active, I am active. Like, I'm like, maybe like I think like on my phone, like Twitter is one app that I probably spend time on the most is Twitter. So I totally understand you when you say Twitter is one of those apps, like, you know. But I feel like Twitter is, I don't know, but Twitter is really good though, because if you've been following up this justice for
China,
yes, this justice for China, aside TikTok, like
Twitter is a place that is advancing it
yes,
a lot.
it is pushing it, like you're pushing it, like you have people talking about it more, because you know not everybody can sit down on TikTok and make a video. So most people prefer to write, and Twitter pushes it out there, the hashtag justice for China. You know, I feel like I honestly didn't know. I've never heard of the Justice for China case up until like recently, because people say that, oh, it started like I think 2 years ago or so, and I didn't hear about it. And I think first time I saw it was on Twitter. I didn't even see it on TikTok first. I saw it on Twitter first. I was like, oh, like, you know, even this whole, you know, President Donald Trump wanting to come to Nigeria and everything, I didn't even see. I saw it on Twitter first. I feel like most stuff I see before I see it on TikTok, I see it on Twitter. Like I've seen it multiple times on Twitter and all that. So Twitter is like one app that I know that people get bullied.
Like, a lot.
People get bullied, and like, you know, the thing is sometimes I'm not even trying to guess. It is people are bullying on Twitter, but sometimes I'm not even trying to think, oh, it's Twitter, because that obviously that's not why the app was created. The app was created for people to use it however they want to use it. They should use it. But like I feel like it all boils down to us as a society that are using the platforms, these social platforms. Like, what are we doing? Because the people that get bullied, who's bullying them? Is it Twitter, the Twitter app? Maybe Twitter
it's
app.
Not,
like,
did you get
on the app? So it actually just all boils down to us. Like, what exactly are we doing? Like, what are we doing to actually make this, like, you know, everything better? Like, we're trying to, like, you know, say that, okay, people like we shouldn't feed into this on the internet, we shouldn't do that, but like, who are the people feeding us that on the internet?
Exactly.
Like, can we at least try from the grassroots, from us as human beings? Can we try at least to be better and like do certain things differently? Or at least, I know that the world cannot be a perfect place, but like there are certain things I feel like we can actually minimize, like we can actually
True.
like drag it down a bit. Like, there's certain things that we should drag down a bit. Like, the world is never going to be a perfect place, but I feel like it could be a better place.
It can really be
it can be a better place if we tend to do certain things a certain way, and if we tend to, like, you know, increase certain things and also decrease. But I know that there's never going to be a time where the world is going to be perfect, and that's totally okay.
And that's totally very okay. I totally agree with you. Social media is like a fire. You can probably cook your food or you can burn your house.
And yes, I like, you don't even know, like, you could, any wrong post will come at you. Like, anything, like if you make a mistake and post something wrongly, whether it's something you say or it's a picture you say, like, you know, it can really just mess you up and just fuck you over, basically.
True.
So basically, what I feel like is best for us, because I know for a fact that we cannot get rid of social media. I'm never gonna advise anybody to, okay, take it down or anything, but like, if we can balance it out, you know, we should at least minimize the way we consume it. Don't just try to use social media as an escape tool, or try to, like, you know, use it to, like, let me just scroll and, like, you know, hoping I will feel better, because I kid you not, you're gonna feel like worse. You know, we could just try as much as, like, you know, make sure that in as much as we are consuming certain things, because I know at the end of the day we can't really control some of the things we see online. I just feel like we can just control how much we are online, so that, you know, it's like we don't see so much of it. You know, we will not be able to get rid of it completely, but at least if we can try to, like, you know, minimize everything, and like just at least, you know, like, let us just be that, okay, we are just trying our best to not harm ourselves, because like I call it doom scrolling. Like, just be scrolling on the internet and like, because like social media has really fucked up a lot of children's mental health. It is ruining our adulthood, because I see how many posts a day do I see, this life where they live for my 20s, so blah blah, I never get this one, I never like, yeah, I feel like there's no life, there's no manual to life. There's no like people that I just happen to get things at certain times, they're just lucky, and glory be to God, they're just God as well. So it's just like, just to try and just do your part.
Just do your part.
Just you, only you and God know that you're trying. Only you and God know that you're trying. Log into your Instagram, post your picture, no wahala. If who comment, go comment, no wahala. If they no comment, no wahala. Just stay, in your heart that you are doing it right, and like this is what you want to do. I don't think like anything matters at the end of the day, because like you are only going to be there for yourself no matter what, because you cannot abandon yourself.
You can't.
Even if your mom disowns you, your father disowns you, you cannot disown yourself, except you want to just end yourself. But like other than that, like you really cannot. So that is what because social media, at the end of the day, social media can be an amazing place. Getting likes can be amazing, getting comments, do you understand? But like everything can get all flowed up at the end of the day. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
A very intelligent host, I must say.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
For me, I would say that people should audit their social media habits to say, oh, what triggers me? Identify those things that triggers you. Identify those things that make you feel like, oh God, am I serious with my life? And it's fine to mute accounts, so it's fine to unfollow people that are probably
detrimental to your mental health, because it really matters, honestly.
It's fine to unfollow them. Redefine your posting purpose. Am I trying to impress, or it's just me? I own this. Are you
trying to impress?
I own this,
or you're just trying to post it? Which one you want to just post? Which are you trying to impress? Like, what is the purpose behind your post?
Exactly.
You're trying to impress, or you just want to post it? Which one? So
you choose your side.
That matters as well.
You also learn to build real connections. There are a lot of individuals that are value driven, or there are a lot of individuals that are fun, right? My current friend, a very good friend, we actually met on LinkedIn.
Oh, yes, it's good for connecting people.
And
definitely.
We have been talking, went on a restaurant date, and that's really been interesting. So you could use it to drive course, just build real connections with people, follow the rant podcast.
Thank you, the Rant Cafe. Thank you guys. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, and our Instagram. So before we round off the episode, and before my lovely guest leaves me, so today's song recommendation is Climax by Usher. So I honestly feel like it is one of the best R&B songs like to come out of R&B, but I'm gonna put it down in the description box below, so I'll repeat it again. Climax, Climax by Usher. Like Usher we did for church, like, do you understand? But like, yeah, so I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. I hope that everyone is glad to have me back, because I am really because I have really been slacking on this podcasting, but I'm just genuinely happy that I'm here and I'm speaking to everybody again. I just hope you guys are glad to have me back, and I'm looking forward to responses. I'm looking forward to comments, because I genuinely do see everything. You can send me a mail, you can send the Rant Cafe a mail, you can DM me personally. I will honestly, if you would also like to be a guest, and you would like me to host you, I'm totally down for that as well. Please please share, most importantly share to your friends, to your family. We are for everybody. We are not targeting a particular audience, where it's like for everybody, teenagers, youth, everybody can listen to the Rant Cafe. We are really for everyone. So I am going to be closing today's episode, and thank you so much, Oyindamola, for being on the podcast. Like, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming, because your place is far. Your place is far,
really far.
like, really far. But thank you. She really took out her time, and yeah. So I hope everybody stays safe. I hope everybody has an amazing day, night, whatever time you are listening to this. And I will see you here again next time on the Ron Cafe. Mwah!
Hi, everyone.